Anti-Catholic too. I know I just said I was an anti-Catholic. Recently, when I became an anti-Catholic, when I mocked Miggy the Bitag, I am a pro Duterte. I am a pro Duterte, and I am a pro Hugo Chavez. I am against the fascists like Bongbong Marcos and even the even Benjamin Netanyahu. Because I said before, I am a pro Ali Khamenei, pro Rodrigo Duterte, pro Hugo Chavez, and I'm a pro Fidel Castro, and I'm a pro Xi Jinping. And I am a pro China as well. This is what I gotta say. I say to Miggy Labitag, Miggy, why can't you convert yourself as a Protestant? Or dating daan with Tatay Arnold. I just want to convert myself dating daan like Tatay Arnold. I'm not a Catholic. Because when there's Saint Kian de los Santos, I will never be a Catholic anyway. Me and J. Rick Silva. J. Rick and I, we're just gonna convert Jewish Orthodox. We will convert an Orthodox. Because he said to me, in Cagayan, there's an Orthodox church. It's too far. For me, this is the lesson to Dan Mardayaw. I know you're a Catholic. I know you love Bongbong Marcos. Danmar, I say again that Bongbong Marcos is not really a Filipino. He is a Spanish imperialist. He's a Spanish-Israeli imperialist. He's not a Filipino. Danmar. If I were you, Danmar Dayaw, when you bully Kuya Rodelio Daguman, can you just a little bit how to respect the cerebral palsy? Anyway, me, my Miggy the Bitag is no longer my nephew anymore. He's not my nephew anymore, right? Because he's playing Roblox. When you play Roblox, it's always like that. Some kids, they play Roblox too. It's not good to play Roblox. Look at Matthew Timbal. He play, what I said, uh, Battlefield. He likes to be a soldier. It's okay, Battlefield 2 or Battlefield Vietnam. It will be modern era. It will be Vietnam War history. It's about military. It's good to playing that game. But I just warn Miggy Labitag and Paulo Cruzada that Roblox is really violence. Especially GTA. Because I don't play GTA too much. Because I say to Jardino, Jared, don't play GTA. It's violence. My friend Bill Galang not play GTA. This is what I'm gonna say to Danmar. Danmar Dayaw, I know if you're Catholic, why did you praise Bongbong Marcos that he's an Israeli Spanish imperialist? He's not a Filipino. Danmar. He's a fake Filipino. Millions of Filipinos are angry at Bongbong Marcos. That's why he should be resigned. Me, Danmar, with all due respect, I chat Terra Francisco. I want to urge Kuya Danmar Dayaw to withdraw the support of Bongbong Marcos. And I just urging to him to stop what he's doing. Tigilan niya yung pambubuli niya sa mga ibang tao kahit anti-Marcos sila. Like I said, Danmar Dayaw, everyone are anti-Marcos. Teacher May Tiburcio is anti-Marcos too. We discussed that in Civica about Ferdinand Marcos Sr. is the greatest robbery of the government. I discussed that last year in my YouTube video. And it was true. Thanks to Teacher May, she is very smart. Cakes to Teacher May, she is bright. She's tough and rough and rogue. And she shows historical revisionism against Marcoses. Oh, I hope Mami Ellen Olea will listen to Teacher May Tiburcio. Oh, remember that, Danmar. Danmar Dayaw, I were you, withdraw the support of Bongbong Marcos. You see about the oil price hike? How much at oil price hike to ride the jeepney? To go to commute? Oh, what about the oil price hike? What about the vehicle of Ronald Rebena? Magkano ba ang diesel? Ang sasakyan ni Ronald Rebena? I'm just saying. Oh. You know, Danmar, when Franco Cagayat is criticizing against you, tama na kasi puro Bongbong Marcos. Enough about Bongbong Marcos, Danmar. You know, for all of us, we are against Marcoses. All of us, at least Roy Danmar lang is an anti-Marcos. Oh, welcome to the club, Teacher May Tiburcio. You're an anti-Marcos too. Oh, we are all anti-Marcos. Ate Isa, anti-Marcos too. Oh, Jens Manaid is anti-Marcos. I describe Jens Manaid. He's a victim of scam of Bongbong Marcos. My friend Jens said, "Oh, Jens, you should never vote Bongbong Marcos." I know this is what I should say. Oh, we got scammed by Bongbong Marcos. Nabudol tayo ni Bongbong Marcos. That's what's the word? We got scammed. As long as we say we're gonna be scammed by Bongbong Marcos, is worse than Nigerians. Oh, is worse than Norman Mangusin, Francis Leo Marcos. We are being scammed. Like for example, Ate Melcanete, Danmar Dayaw. She got also scammed by Bongbong Marcos. Oh, Bill Galang got scammed by Bongbong Marcos. Oh, he didn't listen to Yvette. Oh, do not endorse Bongbong Marcos. Oh, nabudol tayo. You know that. You know, folks, I'm just gonna say to those idiot Marcos loyalists, Danmar Dayaw, Teacher Alexander Pagkalinawan, Sangkay Janjan, and Romeo TV Vlog. At least I defeated Kuya Kopio. Anyway, he's in the house. He's not, doesn't appear in somehow in the first place in over in area. So, you know, everyone are anti-Marcos. Danmar Dayaw. I know I'm criticizing against Bongbong Marcos. He's really weak. I'm anti-Marcos. Danmar, you know, I got scammed by Bongbong Marcos. Nabudol na ako ni Bangag. You know, everyone are being budol. You know that, Danmar. I'm not picking you fight, I'm just wanna advice to you. Oh, Cedric Mariano just got scammed by Bongbong Marcos because he doesn't know what's really happened about oil price hike. And I'm saying, Cedric got scammed. Nabudol si Cedric. You know, Danmar, Dayaw, Paula Colin Nunez, Sangkay Janjan, and Romeo TV Vlog, and Teacher Alexander Pagkalinawan, and Jim Macasandil. All of you cannot brush your teeth when you say about Bongbong Marcos. Enough about that Marcos again. This is very nonsense. You know me, I'm a pro Duterte. I am a pro Aquino. Oh, I am pro Rodrigo Duterte. I am a pro Cory Aquino. Oh, would you ever bash me? Or you can, if ever bash Kuya Rodelio Daguman, if he's pro Aquino, pro Cory Aquino, and pro Rodrigo Duterte. If you bash everyone, oh, that's why I just want to say, everyone are hate Marcos, especially you, Paula Colin Nunez. You do not know you're talking about. Everyone, they hate Marcos. You know, Lawrence Villa once said, oh, his grandmother experienced the 1986 EDSA People Power. Tita Geraldine was still a kid, the mother of Lawrence. Lawrence was not yet born. Di pa yan pinanganak si Lawrence. That time, the grandmother of Lawrence Villawan experienced the EDSA People Power Revolution. She experienced it when Ferdinand Marcos Sr. was being ousted in February 25, 1986. This is from the history lesson from Teacher May. Oh, for example, like Teacher May Tiburcio, that her mother experienced the EDSA People Power Revolution of 1986. Her mother experienced that she got experience when she was in the time. Oh, her mother experienced. Remember Ellen Tiburcio? Oh, she experienced in 1986 EDSA People Power Revolution when Ferdinand Marcos Sr. was being ousted and it was replaced by Corazon Cojuangco Aquino. Oh, that is the history. And I say to Danmar, don't be such a rude. Don't be such a manipulative. This is why Clarence Beredo wants to educate to you. I want you to become good. Gusto kita makapagkabait. As you can see, Danmar, everyone hate Marcoses. Oh, everyone, the people, the Filipinos, they hate Marcos. Have you even experienced the Jabida massacre? Hundreds of Filipino, Shia, and Sunni Muslims who were Filipinos. They were killed by Marcos Sr. We were not yet born in 1971 before martial law. Oh, in 1972. You remember that? At least I interviewed with Mami Ellen Olea. And alongside with Ninong Michael. Oh, we discuss about the historical revisionism against the Marcoses. We talk about the history from Teacher May. Oh, in Civica. At least Ninong Michael and Mami Ellen had listened to me. Oh, and now you see, Mami Ellen Olea had left the Marcos loyalist. She realized she got scammed by Bongbong Marcos. Oh, Danmar, with all due respect, Cedric Mariano hates Bongbong Marcos. Please just stop about politicalize, Danmar. You don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even know you're talking about politics. You're politicalizing everyone who do not like Bongbong Marcos. Say that to those kids in the high school, in public school. Say that to teacher. You say, oh, you love Marcoses. Oh, they will criticize you. Oh, they will bash you, Danmar. You know, Danmar, please, enough about Marcoses. Walang pababago yan si Bongbong Marcos. I say to you, Danmar, he's not really our president. I say again, for everyone, even you, Paula Nunez, when you love Bongbong Marcos, you see what happened to oil price hike, Paula. Are you blind, Paula? You can't even brush your teeth with talking about. You see the oil price hike. Oh, oil price hike. 30,000 million pesos, 3.5 million pesos. You see, the pesos is it's a vehicle for your Grab. Oh, if you want to go to mall, you see. I know I said to everyone that Bangag is really a demon. Bangag is a devil. Oh, Bongbong Marcos is a true devil. He's not a gift of God. He's really a devil. Oh, that's true. My dad and I were very so angry at Bongbong Marcos. He's really a devil. Demonyo nga si Bongbong Marcos. Here's what I say to Danmar Dayaw, Paula Colin Nunez, Sangkay Janjan, Romeo TV Vlog, and Teacher Alexander Pagkalinawan, Ate Dina Guillermo, and Jima Casandil. All of you are blind. Bulag kayo, like I said. This is what I say to all Filipinos. Do not trust the devil, Bongbong Marcos. It's simple. If I were you, I say to Danmar, Danmar, you put in the name in TikTok, I will be neutral. I will be non-political. I will post about the showbiz and current events. I am no longer to be Marcos loyalist. That's all.